What the fuck was that? Besides a jump scare. Obviously, it was a jump scare. To Principal Saunders. Request for your intervention. Despite repeated remonstrations, Dr. A. Mendez continues to parade around the school grounds in thoroughly inappropriate attire. Children and parents are bound to start asking questions if they see PE teachers in a lab coat. Disciplinary measures must be taken ASAP. So the PE teacher was wearing a lab coat? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what's that mean?
Yeah.
This ain't a school.
I cannot turn the lights on and off. Oh, another one. Dear Principal Saunders, I have concerns my son Zach. Daughter Marlene would be grateful for your insight since I know you used to be a psychiatrist. Both of them are experiencing reoccurring nightmares that involve being locked in a dark place and prodded with needles and shown violent images. At first I thought they were conspiring together as a prank, but they seem genuinely affected by these dreams. They can't recall seeing this kind of scenario on TV and have obviously never experienced anything like this at all. Anything at all like this. So I'm not sure where it's coming from or what to do about it. Any advice would be appreciated. Daryl and Janelle Masterson. We're finally getting baseball. I'm happy about it.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that like a strike or something?
Yeah.
What was the outcome of that? Is it still ongoing?
No, that they finally ended that, so they started spring training. They ended it in time, so we're still getting a full season.
That's good. What was that? What was that even about?
I
I
honestly don't know what it was all about.
'Cause I haven't really even paid attention to that, to be honest.
Like, I wasn't paying close enough attention to know what the strike was actually about. Would you die? And he killed me. Well, that sucked. But yeah, baseball is spring training started, and I'm so happy because I love baseball so fucking much. Highly unusual score
Try
to
and
you.
watch more.
What?
Oh, I was just saying, I need to try and watch it some more this season.
Highly unusual score to yesterday's Rangers game. Fucking Rangers won 25-12.
Who are they against?
They were playing Cleveland. Who renamed themselves the Guardians because cancel culture bullshit.
The Indians anymore?
Yeah, they're not the Indians anymore.
Officially?
Yep, officially.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm not too surprised, but, you know, yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, because the high school the high school I went to, where we were the Indians. Well, we used we used one of those realistic faces, but I mean, even that's still gonna get, that's the type of thing that's getting removed a lot these days too.
I was trapped. I couldn't move.
Yeah, you were fucked there, Jesus.
I couldn't move. Like I was trying to move backwards or forwards or jump or something, and it wouldn't let me. Where are you, you son of a bitch? How far away from him do I need to be for that to not kick my ass? Would you die?
Those things are really ridiculous in terms of, they're like complete bullet sponges.
I will shoot you with my rockets if it helps. Why? How much ammo does this fucker take? Did that kill him? Oh my god, that killed him.
Really.
That took every rocket I had. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go back and get that armor now. That was ridiculous.
You're kidding. Freaking obnoxious.
Okay, there. I have armor. I'm better. Yeah. I died to that, what, 3-4 times? That one enemy?
He also died multiple times, like the other times they showed up for the same reasons.
Yeah. He's a fucking bullet sponge. You saw I put almost all of my machine gun ammo into it that one time and he didn't die. Oh, now I need to pry it open. Great.
Beckett, I've got a clear window back to the APC. I'm gonna take it. Keegan's doing a little better, but he's still too adamant to fight. Stokes out.
Beckett actually shows up in the third game. And he's not a silent He's not a silent character in the third game, which is kind of weird because he is in this.
I wonder why they changed it like that.
I don't know. He takes a role in the story, but I don't remember what he does. I just remember him showing up. He's not a playable character. You play as Point Man, and Fettle's back for some reason. No grenade out. Why do you have a camera set up and pointed over here?
Yeah, what the fuck?
A whole bunch of equipment. Paragon Feeder Program test Tree Frogs. Students in the Tree Frogs groups have been treated with a compound PN5BR8, a variant of the most recent and most aggressive psychogenetic and mutagens. Behavioral expectations. Higher cognitive response times, increased psychic awareness, improved psychic control results, phase 2 results, mixed, control satisfactory, but overall ability remains unremarkable. Look at the low-res texture on that battery.
Oh god.
It's a very 2009 game.
Very, yeah.
Knee pad.
That's like how that's how like everything looked in the first game almost.
Yep. Knee pad training is a VCR. That's a combo VCR DVD, actually.
I remember those.
Yeah. Those weren't on the market for super long because by the time DVD got huge,
It's like there's no point.
nobody wanted a fucking VCR anymore. It was a dying format. But they did do them long enough to have some VCR DVDs with HDMI.
That's pretty interesting.
I don't know if those will let you display the VHS part through HDMI or not. I would imagine they probably found a way to make that work. Armageddon Technology Corporation Military Program Prologue. Observe many generations of evolution, a wondrous process that weeds out infirmity and weakness and promotes diversity and adaptability, but is also slow and unpredictable and prone to dead ends. Those of us seeking to advance human potential in a shorter time frame must take matters into our own hands. The purpose of the Paragon program is to identify and cultivate shining examples of human species that we can propel forward to become superior life forms by means of Harbinger Project, but put simply, we are seeking paragons of evolution who can lead us into a brighter future and better future with strength of their bodies and the flexibility of their minds. Singularity of the purpose is the sheer force of their wills. Now, obviously, like you can get like DVD standard DVD players that had HDMI and would output the DVD in high definition 1080p. I don't know if that's true about. What is that? Oh, it's this.
The children are doing their usual activities, playing, reading, and expanding their mental capacities. Uh-oh. Looks like someone is having trouble controlling their... Don't worry. Help is just down the hallway. Many problems are easily resolved by taking a small trip to your friendly nurse station. Oh, there's the doctor now. Hello, doctor. I've got another one for you. Once at the nurse station door, don't forget to put all metallic objects into the bowl. Cling, cling, cling. And remove your shoes. Then it's
It's just like getting onto a damn airplane.
soon you'll be as good as new. And all your troubles will be the work of yesterday.
I always hate that shit.
Yeah. Getting onto an airplane is a pain in the ass. Like, remove your shoes, remove your belt, remove anything that has metal on it, put it all in this basket, put your bag over here. It's pain. And it's so slow to go through as a result.
Yeah. Well, thankfully the airport we go to in Florida is not too busy like that. So we actually go through pretty quick, thankfully, but I can only imagine at the international or the bigger domestic airports.
Oh, that's taking me down. Yeah, well, we have a big one here in Dallas. Like, the Dallas Fort Worth Airport is huge. There's like 5 or 6 individual terminals.
Imagine. It was something like Dallas.
Yeah, it's huge. Taking us down to labs.
Resident Evil shit going on here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, actually, I completely forgot about this. That Resident Evil 1 came out 26 years ago today
Oh, it did?
in Japan, yeah. And also, the remake came out 20 years ago today. That's 20 years old.
Remake's a damn good. That's a damn good remake.
Yeah, that's like, because it's kind of funny because when you think about it, at the time, Resident Evil was only 6 years old when that remake came out. So, but like at the same time, that's one of those games that really needed a remake, though. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I can really realize their vision for the game at the time, just considering the hardware limitations. A remake really adds to the game, like more ways than one. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. It did.
Hard to believe that series is getting that old now.
I don't know why they're bothering to remake 4. Like, 4 does not need a remake. 4,
It doesn't, yeah.
4 holds up very well. Like, it still looks pretty good, especially for its age. It controls very well. I saw some people bitching about the controls, saying it was like stiff and awkward and something. Like, did we play the same game?
Because I mean, if you're so used to like how games play now, I mean, if you go back and I kind of see what they mean, but at the same time, I mean, like, why can't you just appreciate the game for what it is? You know, I mean, obviously it was made like years and years ago,
Yeah.
but it's still a good game regardless of, you know.
I don't know
this-
why they don't remake Code Veronica instead.
Yeah, that needs it a lot more. It
Yeah.
kind of goes without saying, but
And 2 words. Dino Crisis. Damn it.
well, and yeah, it's kind of funny about that whole thing because apparently Capcom's making a brand new IP with dinosaurs, with a woman that looks like Regina, which actually kind of makes me wonder if it kind of is like a spiritual spin-off or something of Dino Crisis.
Yeah. Like, make like Resident Evil 2 remake with dinosaurs instead of zombies.
Yeah,
And it will be
that'd be
awesome.
perfect.
Incoming.
Everyone likes dinosaurs. So.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that released in the late '90s, like in the wake of uh, the fuck was that movie? Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is an awesome film.
Yeah.
Incoming. Prior to scheduled arrival, ensure the necessary equipment is ready to immediate access. Full behavioral analysis session must be transferred to the classroom lab within 5 minutes. All students brought in for testing must be fully sedated. Prior to descent to lab, assistants should accompany transferring students at all times with e-kits complete with extra sedative and sticks outgoing. Basic lab testing where a student does not awaken from sedation prior to ascent requires no further actions. All students who awake in the lab areas prematurely must be treated with benzo stick to induce short-term amnesia. I bet that's what these two kids were having nightmares about.
Definitely.
Upon re-entry, the main level of students should be awakened and given a treat and escorted back to class by the desk assistant. Yeah, I bet that's what those two kids were having nightmares about that we were just reading about. And look at this old ass phone. Surprised it doesn't have a cord.
Yeah, really.
Take that, machine. Okay, where are we going now? Not that way, apparently. What am I standing on? Probably the chair. Probably climbed up on top of the chair.
That must be you that just overrode the processing area terminal. Fucking A, the cavalry is here.
Well, the cavalry may be here, but I'm gonna go shoot the shit out of the cavalry, okay? I keep hitting C to crouch. C does not crouch. Or I keep hitting control to crouch, rather. Control does not crouch. It controls your time powers. Okay, now I have doors I can go through. I bet that's that. I bet this. Yeah, this is that other door I saw. Okay. Okay, so this is the way I need to go. Good. But yeah, they should absolutely remake Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis is awesome.
I guess they just think it's not like viable to make one, considering how it's kind of more of a niche IP. But at the same time, it's like if they did remake it, a lot of people would still play it, even though a lot of people aren't like as familiar with it.
Yeah. Like there's an audience there.
Yeah.
I'd fucking play the shit out of it.
And especially after playing through like RE2 remake and shit, like that'll be so cool in the RE engine.
Yeah. RE
It's,
was
oh my
3
god.
remake any good? I've heard
If
such.
three remakes are really. I still think it's a really good game. It's just that it's a lot more, I would say, streamlined. And then again, the original third game is really streamlined and short as well. But like, a lot of people just don't like the fact that there's a lot of areas and like aspects of the original cut out in the remake. Which I see what they mean, but at the same time, for what it is, it's still a lot of fun. And the dodge mechanics fun to use as well in the gameplay.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a like you'll see a lot of people in like some of like the Resident Evil like meme groups or whatever shit on it all the time.
Yeah.
But it's not like a
they
bad
act like
game at
it's
all.
like the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Like they always bitch about, where's the clock tower area? No, there's no park area or garbage disposal area. Like whatever. Okay. I don't like. I mean, for it is, it's still fun. It's a lot more action focused, which I mean, then just like the original, of course. But RE2 remake's definitely the better of the two, like without a doubt. To replay that again sometime. It's been a long time because when I first came out, I played that literally. I literally like beat the game like every day for like 4 or 5 days in a row. I would say, just doing like different types of like achievement runs, like not using the item box at all. I did that, like walking a certain number of like steps total in the game.
Yeah.
Like really, there's really weird achievements for that game, but.
Testing, evaluation, C attachment C2, lab, personnel destroyed, product spontaneously generated fire that appears to have been generated by subject. Further testing on hold, subject isolated and induced coma. Phase 4 testing canceled per Harlan Wade, subject deemed too dangerous and unstable to proceed. Containment. Okay. But yeah, the Resident Evil Stars posting acts like it's the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Then they also don't like RE4. They also don't like. Well, actually, a lot of them like RE6, which is kind of surprising.
How can you not like RE4? That game's amazing.
It's like, oh, it's the game that ruined the series, and that's what they always go to. And it hasn't aged well. The controls haven't aged well.
Yeah, I'd have to disagree with the idea that the controls
and
haven't aged well.
Yeah. And then they praise the original games because apparently those are much better. Which I don't have a problem with tank controls or the fixed cameras at all, but believe me. But then it's funny seeing them bitch about RE4's controls and stuff at the same time praise like the original like series, like the original handful of games.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That looks like an electric chair.
It probably is. You never know.
Yeah. There is a reflex boost down there, and I want it, and I don't know how to get it. Oh well. Probably have to power up these labs somehow. They have like a little fake classroom set up here. What is this? That I'll play through the remakes eventually. But I want to do Resident Evil 2 maybe this year. The original.